Have you ever wondered how much of your brain's potential is dictated by your DNA? A fascinating question, isn't it? Let's dive into it. It's a widely accepted belief that we, as humans, only utilize a tiny fraction of our brain's capability. Imagine for a moment the vast ocean of untapped potential lying dormant within us. What if we could tap into the remaining part of our brain? What could we achieve? The possibilities are astounding and border on the realm of science fiction. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Our DNA, the very blueprint of life itself, plays a crucial role in our brain function. You see, our DNA isn't just responsible for our physical traits, like the color of our eyes or the shape of our nose. It goes much deeper than that. Our DNA, along with tiny molecules known as nucleotides, work together to form the building blocks of our brain cells. They orchestrate the intricate dance of neurons firing and synapses sparking, all of which underpin our ability to think, learn, remember, and create. But it's not just about the brain's physical structure. It's also about how our brain works, how it processes information, how it solves problems, and how it generates ideas. All these processes are influenced, to a certain degree, by our DNA and the nucleotides within our cells. It's a mind-boggling concept, isn't it? The idea that our genetic makeup could hold the key to unlocking the full potential of our brain is both exciting and empowering. So, the question is, how do we unlock this potential? The answer to that question could revolutionize not only how we understand the human brain, but also how we approach learning, problem-solving, and creativity. It could redefine the very limits of human potential. Stay with us as we explore this captivating topic further in the next scene. To understand how we could unlock our brain's potential, we first need to grasp the synergy between DNA and nucleotides. So, what are these two elements exactly? DNA, or deoxyribonucleic acid, is often referred to as the blueprint of life. Picture it as an intricate manual that contains the necessary instructions for building and maintaining an organism, much like a detailed recipe for a spectacular dish. Now, this recipe isn't written in any language we're familiar with. Instead, it uses a unique code made up of 4 different kinds of molecules known as nucleotides. These are the building blocks of DNA, much like the individual letters that form the words in our recipe. There are 4 types of nucleotides in DNA: adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine. We can think of them as the A, T, G, and C of the DNA language. They pair up in a specific way to form the rungs of the DNA ladder, with adenine always pairing with thymine and guanine with cytosine. It's these specific pairings that make up the unique code of our DNA. But how does this all tie into our brain power? Well, within our brain cells, this DNA blueprint guides the production of proteins, which are crucial for brain function. Proteins are involved in virtually every process that occurs in the brain, from communication between neurons to memory formation. The nucleotides in our DNA determine what kinds of proteins are made and how they function. They're like the music conductors of our brain, orchestrating the symphony of processes that allow us to think, learn, and remember. The synergy between DNA and nucleotides is therefore fundamental to our brain's capacity. It's this intricate dance of molecules, guided by the DNA blueprint and performed by the nucleotides, that influences how our brain works. Now that we have a basic understanding of DNA and nucleotides, we can delve into how they influence our brain power. With the knowledge of DNA and nucleotides, we can begin to explore how they can be harnessed to maximize our brain's capacity. From the core of our being, DNA and nucleotides are the building blocks that shape us. But their influence doesn't stop at mere physical characteristics. They also play a crucial role in determining our cognitive abilities. So, how can we manipulate these fundamental elements to enhance our brain function? Recent scientific advances have given us an unprecedented view into the world of our genetic material. We've discovered that nucleotides, the basic units of DNA, can be influenced in a way that can potentially enhance our cognitive abilities. This is not science fiction, but a tangible reality that's unfolding in the realm of scientific research. Scientists are now exploring the idea of neurogenesis, the process of creating new neurons in the brain. It's a revolutionary concept because up until recently, it was believed that we were born with a finite number of neurons. However, research now suggests that certain types of nucleotides can stimulate the production of new neurons, paving the way for enhanced brain function. Imagine being able to learn faster, remember more, and think sharper. The implications of this research are vast. It could lead to breakthroughs in treating neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, enhancing memory and learning capabilities, and even improving our overall mental health. But the manipulation of DNA and nucleotides isn't without its ethical considerations. As we tread this new path, it's crucial to consider the implications of such interventions. After all, with great power comes great responsibility. Yet, the potential benefits of these scientific advances are too significant to ignore. As we continue to push the boundaries of our understanding, the synergy between DNA, nucleotides, and our brain's capacity is becoming increasingly clear. It's a fascinating field that promises to unlock new levels of cognitive abilities and transform our understanding of what it means to be human. Imagine the possibilities if we could master this synergy. The potential is mind-blowing. How might this knowledge be applied in the real world? This is the question that's been simmering in your mind, isn't it? So let's dive into the fascinating real-world applications of harnessing the synergy power of DNA and nucleotides. Imagine the education sector. Students, overwhelmed with information, struggling to retain what they've learned. But what if we could boost their learning capabilities? With the power of DNA and nucleotides, we could potentially enhance their memory retention, making studying not just more efficient, but also more enjoyable. The days of cramming for exams could be over, replaced by a more effective and less stressful learning experience. Now, let's turn our attention to the healthcare sector, specifically focusing on the elderly. Memory loss is a common issue as we age, often leading to frustration and a decreased quality of life. But if we could harness the power of DNA and nucleotides, we might be able to improve memory in the elderly. The possibility of helping our grandparents remember our names, recall cherished memories, and lead more fulfilling lives is something truly extraordinary. And it's not just students and the elderly who could benefit. Professionals, whether they're delivering a presentation or working on a crucial project, could see their cognitive abilities enhanced. Imagine being able to process information faster, solve problems more efficiently, and think more creatively. The professional world could be revolutionized, with individuals able to excel in their roles like never before. You see, the potential applications of this knowledge are not confined to a single sector. They spread across various fields, touching the lives of students, the elderly, and professionals alike. It's a testament to the power of the human brain and the incredible potential that lies within our DNA and nucleotides. So as we move forward, let's remember, the potential applications are vast and could revolutionize how we think about brain power. The future is bright, and it's only going to get brighter. What does the future hold for our understanding of brain power, DNA, and nucleotides? As we gaze into the horizon of neuroscience and genetic research, the possibilities appear as infinite as the neurons firing in our brains. Imagine a future where we have fully unlocked the secrets of DNA and nucleotides and their impact on our brain power. What could this mean for us? For one, we might be able to design personalized learning and development programs tailored to an individual's genetic makeup, optimizing their cognitive abilities. In the realm of healthcare, this knowledge could lead to breakthroughs in treating neurodegenerative diseases, such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Imagine being able to halt or even reverse the effects of these debilitating conditions. The potential for enhancing the quality of life for millions of individuals is staggering. But like all powerful tools, this knowledge brings with it ethical considerations. As we delve deeper into the genetic foundations of brain power, we must be wary of the potential for misuse. We must guard against the temptation to create a hierarchy of intelligence based on genetic predispositions, a world where one's worth is determined by the nucleotides in their DNA. Furthermore, we must ensure that such advancements are accessible to all, not just the privileged few. The benefits of these discoveries should be shared equitably, contributing to the betterment of all humankind. And what of the potential drawbacks? Could there be unforeseen consequences to manipulating our genetic makeup? While we can speculate, the truth is, we don't know. It's a brave new frontier, one that we must navigate with caution and respect for the complexities of life. In this rapidly evolving field, it's crucial that we all stay informed and engaged. The future of brain power, DNA, and nucleotides is not just for scientists to ponder. It's a conversation we all should be a part of. As we continue to unravel the mysteries of our DNA and brain power, who knows what we might discover? The future is truly in our hands, or rather in our minds.